Once upon a time, in a sleepy coastal village by the shimmering sea, there lived a little puppy named Patch. Patch was not your ordinary puppy. He had a heart full of adventure and a nose that could sniff out treasure from miles away. With his soft, floppy ears and a twinkle in his eye, Patch was known far and wide as the pirate puppy. One bright and sunny morning, as the golden rays of the sun stretched over the village, Patch woke up with a sparkle in his eye. He had dreamt of a treasure chest filled with gleaming jewels, sparkling coins, and secrets from the deep sea. Patch knew he had a treasure hunt ahead, and he was determined to find it. "Arr, mateys!" Patch barked to his friends, a parrot named Polly and a clever crab named Clawby. "Today be the day we find the pirate's treasure, hidden for centuries on Treasure Island." With Polly perched on his shoulder and Clawby scuttling alongside, Patch set sail on his trusty toy boat, the Sea Pup. The three adventurers sailed across the sparkling blue waters, singing sea shanties and sharing tales of their favorite pirate legends. As they approached Treasure Island, Patch's nose twitched with excitement. He could smell the salty sea breeze and something more, a hint of adventure in the air. With Polly squawking encouragement and Clawby leading the way, they reached the island's sandy shore. Their treasure map, old and weathered, led them through dense jungles, over roaring waterfalls, and past mysterious caves filled with echoes. Along the way, they met friendly animals who shared clues and wisdom. A wise old dolphin taught them how to read the stars, and a playful sea turtle showed them the way to the hidden cave. Finally, after days of exploring, they reached a magnificent waterfall that cascaded into a sparkling lagoon. At the heart of the lagoon, they saw it, a shimmering treasure chest adorned with jewels and guarded by a wise old sea turtle. Patch, Polly, and Clawby carefully opened the chest, and their eyes widened in amazement. Inside, they found treasures beyond their wildest dreams, gleaming gems, ancient scrolls, and a diary of a pirate who had once sailed the same waters. They had discovered the pirate's treasure. With their hearts full of gratitude for the adventure and the knowledge gained, Patch, Polly, and Clawby set sail back to their coastal village. They shared their stories with friends and family, and the village became a place of wonder and curiosity. Patch, the pirate puppy, had not only found treasure but had also found the greatest treasure of all, the joy of learning and sharing stories with friends. And so, every night, the children of the coastal village gathered around to listen to the tales of Patch, the adventurous pirate puppy, as they drifted off to sleep, dreaming of their own adventures yet to come. And with every adventure, they learned the beauty of friendship, the thrill of exploration, and the magic of English words that took them on journeys beyond their wildest imaginations. One moonlit night, as the village children gathered for another one of Patch's stories, a gentle breeze carried the scent of the sea and a whisper from the stars. Patch, with a twinkle in his eye, shared a new story with his eager audience. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there lived a group of brave young explorers who set out on a quest to discover the hidden wonders of the world. Patch's storytelling transported the children to far-off lands, enchanted forests, and mysterious caves. Through his tales, they learned about courage, kindness, and the power of imagination. Patch and his friends Polly and Clawby continued their adventures, each one filled with valuable lessons and exciting discoveries. As the seasons changed, the children grew older, but their love for Patch's stories never waned. They continued to gather by the sea, finding comfort in the tales of the pirate puppy that had become a cherished tradition. Along the way, they effortlessly absorbed the English language, expanding their vocabulary and strengthening their language skills. Years passed, and the village children, now young adults, embarked on their own journeys. Some became marine biologists, some writers, and others world travelers. They fondly remembered their nights with Patch, knowing that his stories had not only shaped their dreams, but also their destinies. Patch, Polly, and Clubeye watched with pride as the young adults pursued their passions, knowing that they had played a small part in their growth and development. The trio continued their adventures, welcoming each new day with curiosity and wonder. And so, in the heart of the coastal village, the legend of Patch, the pirate puppy, lived on. His stories remained a source of inspiration for generations, helping children learn the magic of English words and the infinite possibilities they held. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the village children, now parents themselves, gathered their own little ones to share the timeless tales of Patch. And as they did, the coastal village echoed with laughter, imagination, and the enduring power of stories to inspire, educate, and bring joy. The legacy of the pirate puppy's treasure hunt lived on, reminding all who heard it that the greatest treasures were not always made of gold and jewels but of shared adventures, lifelong friendships, and the love of learning. And so, under the starlit sky, the village embraced the beauty of storytelling, the enchantment of language, and the bonds of generations united by the magical adventures of Patch, the pirate puppy. But wait, there's more to the story of Patch, the pirate puppy. As the seasons continued to change and the village thrived, an unexpected event unfolded one fateful summer. One warm and sunny morning, as the village children eagerly gathered by the sea to listen to Patch's stories, they noticed something unusual on the horizon. A massive, old ship with tattered sails was approaching the shore. The ship's flag bore the emblem of a pirate skull, and the children gasped in amazement. Patch, Polly, and Clubeye, always ready for a new adventure, barked, squawked, and scuttled toward the shore to get a closer look. As the ship drew nearer, they could see an old pirate captain at the helm, his beard flowing like white seaweed in the wind. His name was Captain Barnacle, and he had heard tales of Patch, the pirate puppy, and his legendary treasure hunts. With a creak and a groan, the ship finally docked, and Captain Barnacle and his loyal crew, a motley band of friendly pirates, stepped onto the shore. They had come in search of Patch's treasure chest, believing it held clues to a treasure map that had been passed down through their pirate lineage for generations. At first, tensions ran high as the villagers feared these newcomers. But Captain Barnacle, with a heart as big as the ocean, shared stories of his own adventures and his desire to unite the treasures of the sea with the treasures of knowledge. He spoke of the importance of preserving the magic of storytelling and the beauty of learning. Patch, Polly, and Clubeye saw the sincerity in Captain Barnacle's eyes and knew he meant no harm. Together, they opened the treasure chest and shared its contents with the pirate crew. The ancient scrolls and diary revealed a hidden truth. The treasure was not gold or jewels, but the stories, wisdom, and friendship they had gained through their adventures. Touched by the revelation, Captain Barnacle and his crew decided to stay in the coastal village. They became cherished members of the community, sharing their own tales of the high seas and learning from the village's rich history. The village children and the pirate crew formed an inseparable bond, learning from one another and celebrating the beauty of different cultures and languages. Under the guidance of Captain Barnacle and Patch, the village children's English skills flourished. They became fluent storytellers, sharing their adventures with friends from distant lands who visited the village. The village grew into a hub of cultural exchange, a place where stories were told in many languages, but the language of friendship was universal. Years passed, and the coastal village continued to thrive as a vibrant and diverse community. It had become a beacon of tolerance, acceptance, and the love of learning. Patch, Polly, and Clubeye, along with Captain Barnacle and his pirate crew, had brought not just treasure but also a treasure trove of knowledge, unity, and compassion to the village. And so, the legend of the pirate puppy's treasure hunt evolved into a tale of how a small village had changed the lives of pirates and villagers alike, reminding everyone that the greatest treasures were the bonds we formed, the wisdom we shared, and the love that grew within our hearts. As the village children drifted off to sleep, their hearts filled with gratitude for the enduring legacy of Patch, the pirate puppy, they knew that their own adventures were just beginning, and the world held countless treasures for them to discover. And thus, the story continues, inspiring generations to come. The end.